Hey guys, so today we're taking a look at how to get really cheap accommodation in Southeast Asia. We're going to look specifically at Vietnam and Thailand today because you can get really good cheap accommodation for, maybe $150 a month or even less sometimes, but we'll say from 200 and below. You can get really good accommodation for yourself that is where you have the whole place to yourself, and you don't have to pay a deposit, and you also don't have to sign any kind of contract or lease agreement. You don't have to stay for 6 months or a year. You could just pay for 1 month, and then if you like it, you can even get better rates. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So first off, we're going to open the Airbnb app. The reason we're going to do this on the phone is because when you do this on the website for a PC, when you're looking up Airbnb listings, for some reason, you will be shown a lot less and you won't be able to find those really good deals. You need to do this on the mobile app. So that's just a good tip and something to keep in mind. So anyway, let's take a look quickly. Let's say we're going to go to somewhere like Phuket, because that's a really nice island in Thailand. And it is, in fact, one of the most expensive places to stay in Thailand. But let's just pick Phuket first. We're going to go for 1 full month, so the 1st of November to the 1st of December, and have 2 guests. Let's have a quick look and see what we can get here. So as you can see, there's quite a few places, right? But we're going to go to the filter and then tap entire place. So tick that box and then put the monthly price all the way down to what you might feel comfortable with. Let's say $245 for now, or let's say even lower than that, $222. So $222, we can see show 2 stays, right? You got one here that looks really nice and another one here. So that's $211 a month or $213. And you can see kind of where they are. So the $211 a month one is kind of close to Kata Beach, which is a really nice beach. It's on the other side of the island, but it's not far away at all. So anyway, if we click on this, you can see that it looks really nice. You've got a desk for your PC if you're a digital nomad or anything like that. You've got a nice bed. It looks like you have a balcony too with glass windows and even aircon. It looks really nice and clean. It looks great. And you would be getting this whole place to yourself. You wouldn't have to share with anyone. You wouldn't be sharing, like one room with other people in a bigger house. This would be your own studio, I guess. And it looks really quite nice. So this you could get for, it says $187 a month, right? You can have 2 guests. It's a studio with 1 bed and 1 bathroom. Plus you've got free cancellation and air cover, which is something that Airbnb offers. It's got all this stuff, right? Including aircon and a balcony, free toiletries and everything else. Nice view, apparently city view, and all of that stuff. You get free Wi-Fi as well, free parking too, and a washing machine, a dryer, all of that stuff too, which is really pretty great, especially for only $187 a month. So when you go to reserve it, the price will go up a bit. So we'll see, here it says the total would be $210. So $210 for a full month, including the service fees and everything else. And once you book it and you stay, if you found that you really liked it, what you could do is stay there for longer and just negotiate with the actual landlord or renter and say, look, I really like this place, but to save myself money and yourself money, I'd like to pay for another month, a lower rate. And they, in most cases, will be happy to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Airbnb wouldn't like you doing that. But if you just, say that to the landlord, I'm sure that in most cases they'd be happy to do that, because then they wouldn't have to pay any fee to Airbnb and you wouldn't have to pay any fee from your side either. So you can get the rate lower and the landlord will still get more money than they would from renting it out with Airbnb. So anyway, that's one place. Let's have a look at some others, because this is Phuket, and Phuket is in fact one of the most expensive places in Thailand if you're going to be, staying there to live or to rent. So let's have a look around other places. There are a lot of other places that you can go, and you can look all around the map just by dragging and kind of zooming in wherever you want to go, and it searches for you while you're doing this. So let's see, in Bangkok, there's quite a few other places that are under $200 a month. But let's say we wanted to go somewhere that we know is pretty cheap and pretty good too. Chiang Mai. Now this is a very popular location. It's great for digital nomads. Everything is even cheaper than in Bangkok and especially Phuket. So we should be able to get a pretty good deal around here. So I can see there's a couple places. There's one here for $140. So this is a flat. This says it's a room for rent. It looks decent. It doesn't look quite as nice as the other one. So, this is one. And this is $126 a month. If we were to reserve it, it goes up to $142. But $140 a month, that is very cheap. Let's have a look as well at Vietnam, because Vietnam is also a really good place to go. And Vietnam is even cheaper than Thailand in most cases. So if you go to Nha Trang, there's a place here for 180, it looks like. Oh, there's a few more places as you zoom in. Let's have a quick look and see what you could get. So right along here, there's one here for 173. Tiny home, king bed, okay. Not the best. There's some for like 500, but we want to go, let's go again to the filters, make sure that it's looking at with the right things. Okay, so up to 222 it is. I don't know why it's showing the $500 one, but let's see where else. Okay, here we go, like 160, 180, and these ones look quite nice. Right, so here's a flat, 160 a month. It looks nice enough, right? You got 2 beds, a little fridge, dining table, nice enough bathroom, right? Oh, and you've even got a balcony, which looks quite nice. Apparently it's a cozy studio apartment 300 meters away from the beach. So that isn't bad at all. And the entire rental unit is hosted by one person. So you've got kind of everything that you'd need again. It's a brand new apartment apparently. It has 14 rooms, but you'd have your own. You'd have your own room. You wouldn't have to share that with anyone. So yeah, this looks pretty good. It's got a few reviews that you can see. They say it's nice and clean. And if we were to reserve that, that would be $162 a month. So that's all it would be. And I'm pretty sure that comes with free Wi-Fi as well. Let me just have a quick look. Yep, it does. So it has a kitchen, Wi-Fi, free parking, a TV, a lift as well. And, it looks pretty nice. The rooms have everything you need, apparently. 2 beds, TV, free Wi-Fi, washing machine, refrigerator, private bathroom with shower and hot water. Fast elevator, 24-hour security, and parking for your bike. They clean up the room themselves as well. And utility bills for monthly stay to be informed at the time of inquiry. So you would have to pay some utility bills, but I don't think that would include the Wi-Fi. I think that would just be electricity and water, which would be very, very low. So anyway, let's see if there's any other places that we can get, for even cheaper than that, or, that are even better for about the same price. Let's take a look at Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is a great city. Some of you might be interested in it, or maybe you've been there. There's a couple that are showing as 0, but obviously those ones you want to avoid. Those ones are not going to be 0. So there's one here for 167. This one looks okay. Kind of basic, but yeah. Well, anyway, I just wanted to kind of make this quick video just to kind of show you that if you're looking for places in Southeast Asia to stay and you want to stay long term or at least for a month, Airbnb is one of the best ways to do this. But you got to make sure to use the mobile app and then apply the filters as you'd like them to be applied, so that you can really, get an entire place to yourself, get it for, whatever kind of budget you're looking for, and search through the map so that you can really narrow down your options and, get the best kind of areas at the best prices. But the main thing is that you don't have to pay any kind of deposit, and you don't have to sign any kind of long-term lease for 6 months or 1 year like you would have to do if you just showed up in a city and went to some kind of real estate agent, or, found these places through Facebook. Most of them will show you places for, a couple $100s or more per month, but those are all with leases. You have to sign on for 6 months or a year in most cases. This is just like staying at a hotel, but instead you can stay for a month or even more than that. And whatever the price is on Airbnb, once you stay there for a month, if you really like it, you can always negotiate the price and just pay the landlord cash to stay for another month or however long you want to stay at a better price. So that is, one of the best kind of ways to stay long term in any of these places. Cambodia doesn't seem to have too many listings, but Thailand and Vietnam both do. And if you move the filter up a little bit more, instead of 220, let's say we just put it up to like 290, I mean, you've got way more places. Now we've got 292 showing up all around this area. I mean, you can search and go kind of anywhere you want, but there are some really good deals there. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. I hope this helps some of you out there who are looking to travel there long term. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more, I will be moving there soon and making a ton more videos, better quality videos. And this was just kind of something, it's something to add to the channel to kind of help people out a little bit and see, how we do with views. And if any of you want to subscribe for more, I would really appreciate that. But in the future, I will be making a lot more. So this is just kind of to put something out there and see whether you guys enjoy it or not, and how many views we get. But yeah, that's all for now. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or you want to let us know anything else, and have a good day. Thanks.